Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Rume Show. For the Grue Rume Show today, I got a very cool guest, and he is a workout person. He trains people for bodybuilding and fitness and nutrition. And I'm talking about Nikii Petrichenko. If I said your name wrong, I apologize. But we're going to talk about all about training, about working out, about what to eat, what not to eat. If you're into bodybuilding and working out and nutrition and dieting and everything else that comes with that, foods to eat, this is definitely the interview for you if you're looking to bulk up or lean out or get shredded, because he also offers personal training, and you can contact him on his Instagram page about working out and personal training and what to eat, what not to eat, and it's going to be a good time. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Rume Show, and my interview with Nikki will be coming up very soon. This is my groom, and as always, my gruelings. Welcome to my nightmare, so stay tuned. All right, buddy. Welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for being my guest today and coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it as well for invitation, let's say.
Definitely, definitely, bud. So I guess like the first thing I want to ask you basically is, when did you first start getting heavily involved with working out and training?
Oh my God, bro, after hanging out with friends, I was a kid. I was 15 years old and we were hanging out. We had a party in our friend's home. And the next day, okay, let's go to a gym. And the journey has started that day. And it was like too consistently for that moment, like twice a week. Afterwards, it was like once a month.
Okay.
And then becoming older and older, okay, yeah, let's do this shit consistently. Yeah.
And what do you love about working out? Like I know like after I get done working out, like it definitely makes you feel good, like mentally and physically. And what do you love about like working out and getting done a workout?
Confidence, I think it's one of firstly, how you said, you feel good, and when you waking up in the morning and uh, go and show yourself instead of mirror, in front of mirror, and
Mhm.
okay, I that's nice. Yeah, and I don't look like piece of shit, so you're on the right way.
Definitely.
So yeah, so becoming older, I have started like a consistent workouts. Probably have begun like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, in the age of 16, 17. Yeah, transition between these years.
Nice, nice. And how long did it take you like to get the body you currently have? Like how long did it take your body to get like toned and looking good?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for compliment. Bro, it's I think after coming back because I was working on the vessel in the middle of nowhere, like I was working as seaman, and after coming back here where I'm living currently in Ireland,
Okay.
um yeah, it's October previous year. And I have started, besides working out, I have started to calculate my nutrition and calories I'm taking,
Hmm.
inside my body, because like I have recently realized that besides working out, mm, you have to extremely follow clean eating, let's say.
Definitely, definitely.
And afterwards, I have noticed some changes. Okay, I have to eat properly to look good, because if you go to a gym, it doesn't matter that you'll get some results in a few months.
Hmm. Nice.
So probably half a year ago, I have noticed some changes after tracking tracking calories and that kind of things.
Okay, okay. And like, what do you do on days like I know everyone has these days like when you just don't feel like leaving the house or you don't feel like doing anything physical, you don't want to go to the gym. Like, what do you do to get in your head to motivate you to leave that door and go do some training?
So actually, becoming older, when you start seeing different celebrities on social media and a life they're living, and afterwards you understanding that big big results starts like with the small things. Wake
Hmm.
up early, eat clean, I don't know, well sleep, uh, 8 hours of sleeping, and so on and so on. And even the days, especially here in Ireland, where the weather is absolutely terrible, and you have to understand, even if it's raining outside, it's not like an excuse that you may stay home, and not go into a gym. You have to go anyway. So probably consistently that's the key, because motivation, it's, you definitely know you will not go so far with motivation. Yeah, you have to be consistent uh, in that stuff. So therefore, once you realize that, probably it will be much easier. So if you don't have a desire, you have to. So you have to force yourself in these like frames.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah,
But bro,
yeah.
I'm not Arnold, or I'm not on some competitions. So therefore, there is always some things you have to strive to. It's like only years, 2 years of working out, and I don't think that I have achieved. Yeah, I have. I'm in a good shape, let's say. Yeah, but always you have to. There are some steps ahead. Anyway,
Okay. I mean, you look amazing. I mean, there isn't much more to do, right?
thank you. I appreciate.
And how many days a week do you train? Like, how many days a week do you do it, and how long do you usually train for?
So in most cases, it's five times per week, and to train each group of muscles twice a week. Because
Oh, wow.
for some people who want just to stay in shape, not get better, and it will take longer if you goes only 3 times. Yeah, that's enough.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
if you want to do it quicker, let's say, so sometimes four, but in most cases, I'm trying to hit 5 times. And other things that motivates, because we're living like with a group of friends. So we have come together from Ukraine, where we have born here
Oh,
in
okay.
Ireland, and we're living together at the same house. So therefore, it's much easier because we motivate each other, to go to the gym.
Definitely, definitely. It's
Yeah,
always good to have someone there, like one of your friends or coworkers or whatever. Like, it's always good to have someone there to help you mentally, like motivate you even when you don't feel like doing it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like your surrounding. If you will have an acquaintance who sits near you and, okay, I don't want to go anywhere, let's hang out. I don't know, let's buy sweeties and watch Netflix and so on and so on. Of course, you will do it. But if, okay, it doesn't matter what you are doing, so take a shower and go to a gym right now, not
Definitely.
not tomorrow. Yeah. So.
And which body parts do you usually hit every day? Like do you hit like one body part a day?
It's yeah, it's a split what you have on daily basis. In my case, and I'm doing uh, legs only. So back with biceps and chest with triceps. Um, some people do upper body, lower body. In my
Hmm.
case, yeah, how I said, and the terrible one, of course, it's legs. I hate it, and you have to. I don't know. It takes time to get prepared to this day, and sometimes you procrastinate legs because it's terrible to
Definitely.
train them. You don't have any power afterwards, and it's so tough, to um, I don't know, get out of bed because you have fatigue muscles, or uh, so tough, or going upstairs or downstairs. It's terrible. Yeah, so you have to get prepared. And as most like favorite, it's probably chest. Yeah, I love that.
Hmm. Nice.
What about you, bro? What's your favorite?
Um, probably, probably arms. Like I like doing curls a lot.
Girls? Okay, 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 okay. How often do you go?
Only like 3 days a week. I should be doing it more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, bro, after our conversation, I will motivate you to go 5 times.
I know exactly. And what about for cardio? What kind of stuff do you do for that for cardio?
Probably just a simple walk, because you are talking about workouts. That's enough to train muscles. Some people do running, but in my case, I don't usually do that. Just walks, and if you want to be in calorie deficit, you have to walk more, a lot, especially if you like
Hmm.
sweeties, so it's hard. It's hard because sometimes there is like piece of cake lying on the table, and you have to do more and more to to stay in shape.
Definitely, definitely. Do you play sports? Like, do you play any sports?
Oh, bro, when I was a child, I was playing football.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 5 years probably. Afterwards, I have quit because I had to choose between studying, and professional sport. So I have chosen I have chosen studying, and afterwards it has begun, with working out on horizontal bars, like different
Hmm.
tricks with friends in the evenings and so on and so on. And afterwards, it has led to the gym after the party. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What about you?
And
What's your favorite one?
my favorite sport is probably hockey. Like, I'm a big fan
Oh,
of
all right.
hockey.
Is it popular in United States?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the team where I live at, they're called the Flyers, and they aren't really that good right now. But
All right, all right. Nice. Because here it's curling and American football as well, but there are a
Hmm.
lot of difference between usual soccer and American football, and
Yeah.
I haven't started yet, but I probably would. I want to try actually, and probably tennis, but not now, definitely. I would like to, you know.
Okay, nice. And like how important is it for someone like you just mentioned it like how important is it for someone to actually move like whether it be walking or riding a bike or jogging and not just sit and be idle for long periods of time like how important is it to get up and go out take a little walk come back and
Some people like when I go to a gym, plenty of people who is in shape, probably 80%, they're going on a treadmill and do it like for an hour or more. But in my case, I never do that because like in the evening I'm going for usual walk, and it doesn't take like a huge effort. You're not running, not that it's a simple walk, but
yeah
it's for a long period of time. And firstly, you're not getting tired because of that. And it's really simple. For example, you having a call with your friends or talks to somebody, whoever it might be, and I don't know, listening to music while walking. It's so simple, but as a result, you get like calories deficit. So therefore, it's quite simple. But if you're like lying on a bed without any efforts, of course, no matter how little you will be eating, so you will be like in a surplus of calories and no shredded body, definitely.
that And what do you like more? Do you like to be bulky or shredded?
Bro, actually, by the way, it's so interesting question because in my case, I never done like a proper bulk, never.
Okay.
And um, for example, my friends did, and making like examples and comparing results, I haven't noticed like a huge difference between, for example, when you're doing bulking and afterwards you're getting shredded, or you just sticking to calorie deficit and just close, let's say,
Mhm.
protein intake. And actually, as a result, during the years, there is no like a huge difference. And I was always, I couldn't. If you're doing bulking, you have to eat a lot. Even if you eat like in a normal way, you have to eat more, like in two times, in three times. And it's so complicated. I I can't. I can't eat too much. So therefore, I just train and trying to get as like 2 and 2 grams per kg of protein, and in that case, muscles will grow anyway.
And like, what do you do for protein? Do you eat plus drink shakes or do you just eat?
Um, Actually, so a few years ago, when I have just started, of course, I was drinking shakes. Right now, I have I don't know how to explain um, lactose
Oh
allergy.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
something like that. So therefore, I trying to avoid it and just eat a proper meal, proper meat. Let's say chicken, beef, whatever it can be. Eggs, a lot of eggs.
Nice. And the how? how can someone act like you offer personal training to and how can someone hire you if they want to either like shred or bulk or want to learn like what kind of foods to eat for protein or if they want to eat healthier, like how can they reach you for all of that?
Actually, DMs, bro. So I have in my bios there is like information, and sometimes if somebody just asking for tips, I will answer like anyway. I don't have like millions of followers, or I have just started. I have just started my journey, so therefore, yeah, it's so simple. DMs.
Okay.
That's all. Like I'm running only TikTok and Instagram and in both answering as soon as possible as I seen.
And what do you think is like a good healthy way of eating plus getting the protein? Do you need like do you think it like a lot of like you said like a lot of chicken, probably like fish and of course you have to eat greens too, right?
Yeah, exactly. By the way, the usual salads, and in my case, I'm on the way where I don't have like, a EI app who tracks my calories or I doing like okay how many grams of chicken I have to have or to close whatever it can be. No, I don't use it for firstly it takes a lot of time and I was doing that in the beginning. Right now I just understand how behavior of my body where anyway, you have to intake carbohydrates because it's like your
Hmm.
energy. And I usually do that in the morning because your hydration is the most powerful. Yeah, let's say
Oh,
like in the morning, and of course to avoid them in the evening. And it's like evening meals. It's only like protein and salads, like a simple salads. And how you said, fish is also full of fats. Yeah,
yeah, the fatty
healthy
acids
health
and all
yeah,
that. Yeah.
healthy fats, so therefore yeah sometimes I buy in fish as well, but usually it's so simple: chicken, salad, and enough sleep, that's all.
And what do you like doing during your free time when you're not training?
Actually, I'm learning because I was studying for a seaman. It's so interesting journey, bro. So I was studying for a seaman and I didn't like it at all. So I have changed my mind and dive into marketing.
Okay, yeah.
Uh, yeah, and right now I'm learning skills that connected with that. Uh, I have just started and also studying for that. So the four besides gym, learning computer, different videos, articles, uh, chats, conversations with people where I can get knowledge, whatever it can be.
Okay, nice, nice. And what is your go to like junk food or cheap food that you like to eat?
Actually, I love it. Who doesn't? Everyone, I would say. But of course, I try to avoid it. Uh, but sometimes, of course, it happens anyway. And for the next day, you have to do like 2 hours of treadmill or five
Oh, of
hours
course.
of walking, so, or avoid meal at all, uh, because it's so fatty and so on and so on. Yeah, probably twice a month or once a month. Yeah, I can. Everybody loves it.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
What's your favorite, bro? Cheese meal.
Probably pizza.
Pizza? All right. All right. In my case, I would say sushi. A lot of sushi.
Sushi, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's not
Uh,
really bad though.
But you were talking about fatty. It would be like burgers. Yeah. Or
True,
and sweeties, different cakes or with cup of coffee. Oh my God, so delicious.
true, yes. But I mean, if you drink coffee black, like it don't have all that bad stuff in it, like it don't have sugar and heavy cream. If you just drink it black,
Black coffee, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For example, yeah, I was drinking 10 minutes ago. Yeah, and I don't usually add some milk and sugar into it, and it's clear only caffeine in it. So it's easy actually. You are getting used to this taste, I would say, because
Hmm. Hmm.
it's not too tasty.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. And I'm a big horror movie fan, like scary films. Are there any horror films that you like to watch?
Bro, actually, especially when I was a child, I was watching a lot of horror films, and I don't know how it's connected, but probably I had some childhood trauma that I don't watch horror films right now at all.
Oh, no,
Probably I'm
okay.
not, yeah, 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 I'm not too interested in that. But what I have watched recently, one second, bro, like I will translate it into English. One second, bro, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Shutter Island, Island.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, it's one of the most interesting, I would say. And also, mm, one second, I will tell you what I have seen. A monkey I have seen. Do you know?
That was good. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And also, the first
The
part.
clown.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
clown, yeah.
clown. The first part and the second, it's like the most interesting. The most viral, I would say, but it's like the most recent I have seen.
Those are really good choices. I like that.
And what's your favorite?
I love Chucky, the killer doll.
All right, one second, bro. I will write it down. I will watch it. Chucky?
Chucky, yeah, it's this little killer doll that goes around.
Oh yeah, 20. What's the year of drop? 2017.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I will watch it, bro. It's already in
Okay.
checklist.
And what kind of songs do you like listening to? Like what's on your playlist?
Songs. Oh my God. I would say so diversified, bro. Uh, I can't say that I stick into one kind of music. No, for example, if I'm doing running or on walking, and sometimes like it can be a calm music, and
Mhm.
afterwards it's like it starts like a rock or whatever it can be, and they're like, what piece of shit I'm listening to, you know? How it possible? How I have added that? And so on and so on. So totally different. Starts with American singers to 1920s, 1918s, or viral songs. So therefore, it's totally different. Like, of course, it's Drake. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Drake Harlow, probably you know him.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah, and if it's groups, one second, I will tell you. Yeah. I'll tell you if it's a group, uh, because Weekend I
They're really
allowed.
good. They're really good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Weekend, and probably some Ukrainian songs sometimes, but it
All
happens
right.
hardly ever. Yeah, yeah, and like that. If, for example, if I'm in the gym, I just scroll in TikTok videos, and sometimes it's like pleasant music.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
And what do you me like? I love
Rock
rock music
or
and rock
yeah, yeah,
bands
yeah.
like Marilyn Manson and Slipknot
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
and that those kind of bands like some older bands, 80s bands like Poison and Def Leppard and all that. So yeah, I love rock.
Yeah, gotcha. But even if watching to your Instagram page, it's something similar to two words to describe your page: rock and horror films. Because it's in that kind of
Definitely,
style. Yeah, yeah,
definitely. And what do you think would be your go-to karaoke song if you were gonna ever do a karaoke song?
yeah. Which one I would choose to sing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Uh, Let me choose, bro. I would definitely. Mm, Oh, it's recently added that to my playlist, Nokia from Drake.
All right. Yeah.
It
Okay.
it would sound terrible, but I will sing it to the end.
And what would be, do you have a drink that you like to drink? Like if you're like hanging out with friends and you just want to grab like a beer or a drink, like do you have like a drink that you like to drink?
If it's hanging out, that happens like hardly ever. Probably it's I don't know. Sometimes it's beer,
Okay.
definitely, and probably champagne.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. But uh, sometimes, uh, in most cases, it's beer, but sometimes we also like whiskey.
Yeah.
Especially here in Ireland, it's so popular. Like wherever you can go to a pub or to a restaurant, it's so popular over here. So therefore,
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
Jack Daniels or Jameson, I don't know,
Nice.
Jim
And I,
Bros like.
yeah, I mean, you look great.
Yeah, thank you.
You got it. And I guess like the last thing I'll ask you basically is where can fans follow you at and if they want to hire you, like where can fans follow you at, like your pages, your apps.
I only, the home set only TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts, but I trying to find like free time to do a long videos on YouTube, some vlogs or whatever it can be. Like a simple life I'm living.
Yeah.
Boring lifestyle, how everyone is describing that. No hanging outs, no distractions, and so on and so on. Boring lifestyle.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on and doing this. It was very nice meeting you. Thank you.
Thank you for invitation, bro. It was pleasantly to communicate with you as well.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, definitely have an amazing day, bud.
Yeah, going for a walk, by the way, right now.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, to